Hey guys, it's Britt and welcome back to our channel. Today we are making chickpea nuggets. This is a family favorite. We make this almost every weekend, and so I'm really excited to share this recipe with you guys. All of the measurements and cooking times will be linked down below in the description box on our blog, so make sure you check that out. It's really an easy recipe, so we're just going to jump into it. You need around a 15-ounce can of chickpeas. I just get ours at Whole Foods at $3.65. They're like 79 cents a can, no salt added. And when you go to open up your chickpeas, you want to reserve the liquid. Don't throw it away. We're going to use it for this recipe. But you want to rinse your chickpeas and have them ready to go, the whole can. And then with that liquid that you reserved, you need 6 tablespoons, and it's called aqua fabula, and it's just the liquid from the chickpea can. You need 1 cup of oat flour, and I just took rolled oats and pulsed them in a blender until it became fine. 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. You also could use pizza seasoning for this to make it more of an adult chickpea nugget. It has a little bit more of a bite if you use pizza seasoning, but Italian seasoning is wonderful and flavorful as well. 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast. I have half of a teaspoon of turmeric powder. You're not going to taste it, so don't be afraid of it. It just is going to add some extra color to our dish, and it's a nice way to sneak it in. And then a pinch of black pepper just to help to absorb it. And then I have 1 teaspoon of white miso. All right, that's all for the chickpea nuggets. Then I have I have another part of this recipe, 2 things right here that are going to be for when we want to bread our chickpea nuggets, and that's 1/4 of a cup of a non-dairy unsweetened milk. And in here I have 2 teaspoons of that Italian seasoning or pizza seasoning and half a cup of whole wheat breadcrumbs. And so this recipe is really easy to make gluten-free if that's something that you're trying to do. You can just get oats that are gluten-free and then some kind of breadcrumbs that also are gluten-free, and those are the only 2 switches if you're trying to make this recipe. I had a couple people reach out about gluten-free options. And then you need a food processor. So we're going to put everything for the chickpea nugget into our food processor and blend, and then the second part of our dredging station we're just going to set to the side. All right, so we're going to combine everything. In goes our chickpeas, our flour. We want everything to be really well incorporated. You really don't want to see any of the chickpeas still. Our miso, the seasonings, super easy. I love a quick, easy recipe. And the aqua fabula. If you notice that your we're going to call it dough for a minute, or batter. If you notice that your batter is too dry, you can still add a little bit more of the aqua fabula, or water. But I find that this is a really good consistency. This has worked for me every time. All right, I'm going to go blend this. I'll see you guys in a minute, and then we're going to form our patties and bread them. Once everything is well combined, I'll put a picture of what it should look like on the screen, but it's this nice thick batter, and you're going to need to scrape down your food processor a couple of times just to make sure everything's well combined. If all of the chickpeas are not completely broken apart, it's okay. It's more of for looks that they're broken apart. They'll still taste good. And you can also mash them by hand before. Sometimes that helps your food processor out as well. But what we're going to do now is we're going to take a lined baking sheet with parchment paper, and we're going to form our nuggets. And so you can get anywhere for 12 to 14 of these depending on how big you want them. So all I do is I take some batter in my hand and kind of just form my little nugget shapes. And again, make them what size you like. If you like them a little bit on the smaller side, do that. If you want to make them big, you can. I get anywhere from, I would say, 12 to 14 per time I make this. So I'm going to go ahead and make all of my little nuggets, and then I'll see you guys when we're going to bread them. After your nuggets are formed and you're ready to bread them, what you're going to do is you're going to pick up your nugget, you're going to put it into your non-dairy milk, flip it over, get both sides coated, let the excess drip off, and then put them into your breadcrumb seasoning mixture. Coat all the sides, front and back, really well, and then put it back onto your baking sheet. And you're going to do that for all of your nuggets. Really easy. This is going to go into the oven at 350 degrees for 40 minutes. I set a timer on my phone though for 20 minutes because I like to flip our chickpea nuggets over so they brown evenly on the bottoms and tops. I also rotate my pan at that 20-minute mark, so the ones in the back now are in the front. It just gives a really nice coating of brownness all around, and everything cooks really evenly. And so you just want the breadcrumbs and the chickpea nuggets to be slightly brown is what we're looking for, and they're ready to eat. So I'm going to go cook them. I'll see you guys when they're all done. Your whole house is going to smell so good because it's either going to smell like that Italian seasoning or that pizza seasoning that you put on there, and it's just, you won't be able to wait. I mean, the 40 minutes is just like kind of painful because you want to eat them so bad. After 40 minutes, you have gorgeous chickpea nuggets that are so delicious. They're nice and crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. Perfect for a Super Bowl party entree that you can make. Also, we love these on Friday nights or anytime we get that craving for a nugget. These are so easy to eat, nice finger foods, perfect for kids and adults, just the best. This one's like half eaten because I've already been diving into it. I serve this with ketchup or barbecue sauce. You could use any sauce that you like for this, and it's just such a great Friday night food. That's what we like to call it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you're subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up. I make whole food plant-based recipes all the time that are oil-free and delicious that the whole family will love. And I'll see you guys very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.